World Cup qualifying is here. I am like a kid in a candy jar or a kid on Christmas morning because in less than 24 hours we're going to be there. I am just like a kid at Christmas, I tell you. Anywho, walking on the camera, I'm wearing a Canada shirt. Yes, Canada shirt. Supplied to me by Umbro, and literally by Umbro, they sponsor me, but by Umbro. And got to say, in all its glory, this was the Umbro shirt that they brought, and it did not get good reviews. Now, I think it's okay. I don't think it's horrible. But then there's the one with the sash. That got even worse reviews. Hence, the national board are with another brand. So, this is the shirt I'm wearing right now. You're going to see another one soon. Anywho, World Cup qualifying is here. Give me a second. I'm just going to... Oh, by the way, shaved, clean look, game day look, ready. And I went to Lady Catherine's boutique. And got the game day look going on. So there's a shirt. Got the game day look, all shaved up. Ready for action. Ready for World Cup qualifying. And come on, Canada. Let's have it. I'm more pumped than I should be. But I'll tell you what. I wouldn't have it any other way. Anyway, sitting down, digressing, coming back to you. Oh, I tell you, it's been a long time coming. Last World Cup qualifying, we didn't do a good job in the final phase. We did great most of the way through it. We could have moved forward, but hey, we lost our way right towards the end. And, it sometimes happens that way. But no bent faces. Be happy. Here's the deal. Qualifying is here in less than hours. One of my wishes to the crowd at BMO Field tonight is sing the national anthem loud and proud. Be a sea of red. And every time the boys are on the ball, get right behind them. Because I tell you what, you do not realise how important the 12th man is in this game. Honduras are no mugs. They could win this game. They're no mugs. But right now, they're in a form dip. We'll get to that later. But right now, World Cup qualifying, like I tell you, let's have it, Canada. Let's have it. Let's go. This is the time. The team we've got are good enough. Johnny Herdman, the man, is guiding them really well. I'd love to see in the future, though, maybe Jason DeVos be the coach way in the future. But right now, that's just a wish. But I've got to say, Johnny Herdman, salute you, sir. Doing a good job. Doing a real good job. Now, I'll tell you again, we do have the great players in this team to get us through this qualifying and make it to Qatar. One of the guys who's turning into a man is Tajon Buchanan. Love this guy. I don't need to talk about the Davids or the rest of the guys. You know who they are. But Buchanan, man, if this guy can progress, boy, oh boy, can he be a player. Can he be a player? And that was a glimpse in the Gold Cup, what he can give us. This guy needs games. This guy needs minutes on the clock. This guy needs to get on the field. I love him. Absolutely love him. So, that's one of the parts of things. Now, the game against Honduras. Before we get there, World Cup memories. I've got a World Cup memory to share with you. It was with Frankie Yallop. He was the coach at the time. And it was a game down in Vancouver that I was covering. And it was a Swangard Stadium back in the day. So that's how far back this kid goes with the Canadian national team. Swangard Stadium. And it was a Guatemala game. Great game. Guatemala won 2-0. Credit to them guys. At that time, Guatemala had a good team. We're talking 2005, 2006, in that area. So, Guatemala had a good team, and rightfully so. They were a good team, and we were not that calibre. And Frankie Yallop at the time, I didn't tell him at the time, but I thought, maybe you shouldn't have taken this job. This is not the right time with the squad we've got, with a coach of your ilk, for you to make it. We were in not a good sort of first phase with players or where we were going in the game at all. We'd literally reached a point where we were in limbo. Yeah, 86 we qualified, yeah. And then by 2006, 20 years later, we're in limbo. But not even 20 years later, we're so far from limbo. It's beautiful. And this team and the organisation, Soccer Canada, I got to tell you guys, you have so brought the program up in the last 3 years, it is absolutely staggering. I don't know anybody worldwide that has done such a leap as the Canadian national team, and the team needs to listen to this. The national team need to listen to this. I have watched you over the last few years get to this point. This point. Don't mess this point up. You've got to keep going as tough as you can, and all the lessons and all the hours of mental and learning and watching the videos and being tutored and really the graphics of the game and the mental programming and game management, all that training is going to pay off. Just stick it. 14 games to glory, guys. 14 games to glory. And I know you can do it. And Johnny Herdman is the man to get you there. And the organisation have done a fantastic job. And I've watched this not from a distance so far, but I've watched it realistically build to this crescendo where I fully believe you have it to get to Qatar. You can do it, but the only thing is you gotta want it and you gotta work for it. And I know you guys can, because I've seen the work you've been doing. And if you keep doing it, referees can't chastise you in the game because you're going to be too hot to trot. And that's this squad of players. Right now in Canadian history, this squad is too hot to trot to not make it to Qatar 2022. That's how much I believe in you. And I would not say that to a team or a squad that wasn't worthy. You guys are on the money. Anyway, just a little bit of what I feel for that. But on the form side of things, Honduras, not great form. Canada, great form coming in. If you look at what's behind me coming off, the big green shaded areas, that's either Canada or the US, but it's certainly not Honduras. Yes, they might have won 2 games recently, Honduras, but don't kid yourselves. They are not the greatest team at the moment in Honduran football. They can still win this game if we have a bad one, but if we turn up and give 90 minutes plus, remember, extra time counts. We score 8 goals, boom, boom. So, the game tomorrow, I see a 1-0 win, possibly 2-0, maybe a 2-1er. But the crowd need to get behind the guys every time they're on the ball. And the thing is, we've got to beat Honduras in the game physically, skillfully, and psychologically. We've got to win the mental game. Win the mental game, you win the game. Gain control of the game, you win the game. That's what the philosophy is from me. That's what I would be telling the guys in the changing room and all through the preparation of training. Those would be my philosophies, to drill into the team and make them believe. But you know what? Don't kid yourself. Johnny Herdman knows exactly what he's doing. And I've been watching this team and this squad, and it doesn't matter who he puts in the lineup. They all do great. They all do great. But Canada has to take control of the game. That's the bottom line. Now, prediction I told you, 2-0, 1-0, 2-1. I see a Canadian win. 100% application, fellas. That's what you need, Team Canada. Johnny, you're doing a fantastic job. And all the fans in the stadium at BMO Field, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, loud and proud. Loud and proud. Sea of red. Knock 'em dead. We got to win this one. America's up next. I'll be touching that next. But I love this badge. And I love this nation. And I'd love to see us get to the World Cup in Qatar 2022. And I will be there if we do. And I'm pretty sure that we got a great chance of doing it. Don't want to tempt it. But tonight, against Honduras, it's life and death. This is the biggest game in years. We've got to win it. And I really think we can. And the fans tonight, get in there, get behind them and live it. Live it. And make it a fortress in everybody's ears. And the guys on the field will make it a fortress on the scoreboard. Go Canada, go. Let's have it.